a shot.
Are you going to tell me what you want to know?
No, I'd like to have a beer.
John.
Maybe you ought to just bring me what you think I ought to have.
I can't do that until you let go.
Looks like you got it pretty bad. The worst.
2 beers, Sam.
Hello, Ollie. You know, I've been looking a long time for you. 4 or 5 months. Seems even longer now.
I'm working. Please get out of my way.
Ollie. Now, I came here ready to forgive you. Don't make me change my mind.
Let go of me.
You know him, Joe? No, I've never seen him before. Now, what's going on here?
Nothing, Johnny. Honest.
You heard, cowboy. You go get lost someplace.
I'll see you later, Johnny.
Don't count on it. Now, you go over. Come on, cowboy. Go for your gun. Come on. Draw on me.
Al, no, don't.
Come on. Ollie, honey, looks to me like our friend is just a little bit yellow.
Hey, Joe, did you see these new boots? They're fancy enough to dance all by themselves.
You trying to barbecue us, Joe? Stop poking that fire. No, I'm sorry, pal. You should put that whole incident right out of your mind. It's not that easy. Johnny and I have been friends since school. I have to watch him be humiliated like that.
Would you feel better if he was dead? Because that's what he'd be if he'd gone for that gun.
Well, the way he feels now, I bet he wished that's what had happened.
He'll get over it.
How would you know? You never been afraid of anything in your whole life.
Well, that ain't true, Joe.
No. I think he handled it absolutely correctly. A civilized man oughtn't to settle the differences with guns, especially in a crowded saloon. Now, how do you think Johnny would have felt if he'd gone through with the fight and some innocent bystander had been killed?
If I could only make Johnny see it that way. I know him too well, Pop. All he feels right now is that he turned yellow, not only in front of the whole town, but in front of his girl.
I'm late for social call. Joe Chapman. Oh, hey, Johnny.
You, Mr. Cartwright.
Good to see you.
Hi, John.
Joe?
Climb down. Come on in.
I'll take your horse, Johnny. I got some chores in the barn.
Thank you kindly. Come on in, Johnny. Hit me that. Sit down. How about something to eat?
Oh, no, I ain't much hungry. Thank you, Mr. Cartwright. Hey, I'll bet you'd like a cup of fresh coffee. I'll make some.
Good idea. Well,
How you feeling, John?
Not too poorly, Joe.
I know how you feel. I wish there was something I could do.
I want to thank you kindly for asking me in here and treating me just the same as always.
well, Johnny, you're the same young fellow you always were. You're our friend.
Better not go saying that around town after what happened today.
Oh, come on, now you're talking silly. Anybody that was your friend yesterday is your friend today.
Little Joe, I carry this thing for the same reason most cowhands do, I guess, but, you know, shooting snakes, coyotes, signaling. But I don't know how to use it for anything else.
Well, John, just because you never used a gun to shoot at a human being, well, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, that's not it. I'm glad I never shot at anybody. I never will if I can help it. But I don't even know how to handle a gun. Joe, will you learn me how?
Oh, look, John,
There's no one else I can ask.
Well, John, you just said that you wouldn't shoot at a human being if you could help it. And now, in the same breath, you're asking little Joe to teach you how to do just that.
I appreciate what you're saying, Mr. Cartwright, and why. But that's not my meaning. If I could just know inside myself that I didn't have to be afraid, well, then I wouldn't be. It's either that or leave.
Oh, Johnny, what are you saying? This is your home. Your girl is here.
I know that.
John, I've known you since we were just a little gaffer. You and me, we were real good friends. And because of that, I feel a certain responsibility. And I agree that you should not be afraid. You should know how to handle yourself. But I'm not sure that learning how to handle a gun is going to give you the answer you're looking for.
But little Joe wouldn't have crawled out of that place like I did today.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Johnny.
No, you can't be too sure of that. Not even the men who've been in that situation many times could be sure of that.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Mr. Cartwright, but you and me both know better than that. Now, I've seen Joe shoot and draw. He's real good with a gun. Who learned you, Joe?
My pa and my brothers.
Well, you know my pa died when I was 10 years old. Joe, you're the closest thing I got to a brother.
I know. I'll help you any way you want me to.
Thank you, little Joe. You won't be sorry, I promise that.
around?
Oh, about the same. Pretty dull place. Sure glad to see you doing some chores around.
Well, thank you. Hey, you didn't happen to see Olive while you're in town, did you?
No, I understand she's working nights now.
What about that character that was hanging around her, that Al Mooney?
Oh, he's still around. Still playing poker and still winning most of the time, I understand, too. You know, Joe, I don't think that he's planning to leave.
Well, it's a free country.
Hey, how's your pupil getting along?
All right.
I hope he's getting the idea that learning how to handle a gun with skill also carries a certain responsibility with it.
Oh, yeah, I think he understands. There hasn't been a day past I haven't mentioned it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I know he understands it.
Yeah. I hope so. I know you understand because I believe I had something to do with convincing you. You know, there's quite a difference between hearing something from someone your own age or hearing that same thing from, well, your father.
Oh, you're not saying now that I shouldn't have helped Johnny learn how to use the gun?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm glad you're teaching him. He was pretty determined to learn anyhow, and I'd prefer that be you teaching him than someone with a different set of values. Joseph? I'd like to say something to you before you go.
All right.
Now, you're blaming yourself for that man's death.
Pa, who else am I going to blame? I taught Johnny how to use that gun.
Now, Joe, you don't know what happened, do you? You don't know whether it was self-defense. You don't
If
know.
it wasn't self-defense, Pa, then I shot and killed that man just as if I'd pulled the trigger myself.
Why? Because you taught him how to draw a gun? I suppose you taught a man how to ride a horse, and 3 weeks later he fell off that horse and broke his neck. Would that be your fault, too?
Pa, that's not the same thing.
He's liable to need some help. Let's go after him.
Just what I was thinking. Don't worry, Paul. We'll take care of it. Yeah.
Any mail, Paul?
Yep, some.
He also got some news. Not too good. Johnny Chapman quit his job and left town.
Is that all?
No. Fellows asked the sheriff to deputize him. Of course, Roy wouldn't do it.
Johnny went with a badge.
He figures it'll help him in his new line of work. He's going to be a bounty hunter.